Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Raph King.
I'm Linda.
You see, we're getting really good at that.
And that's Adi.
And that's Adi.
We are getting good at that. Adi!
And we're your Living Kinetics team. Today's video, we're going over how to deal with animals as massage therapists. Mm-hmm. What we do when we come over to your homes to make sure that your dogs don't, or dogs, other animals, cats, whatever. It's mostly dogs. There's lots of dogs, but just what we do to make sure that we don't piss off your animals or in the process get hurt or
or step on them.
Elevate the stress level.
Keeping it calm.
Keeping it calm. Keeping it cool. Yeah.
Keeping it cool.
Just a few of the things that we do to ensure a good session for you guys. So, did you want to start?
Sure. One of the things we've learned.
Oh.
Okay, bye, Adi. Is. What? Come back. One of the things we've learned.
In water, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, here she comes. Adi. Okay. No eye contact is a big one when you first come in, or sometimes never.
Yeah. Some dogs are, a little aggressive. Some dogs are even a little territorial, a little protective. And the last thing you want to do is stare one down when you walk into its domain, its territory. Any dog, even if it's not territorial, it's really not the thing to do. And
yeah.
I don't know how many times we've asked guests to not do that.
Well, for our dogs, when they come over. Because
it makes such a big difference when, a stranger comes in and makes baby noises in your face. You're not really giving the dog a chance to, get on your side.
Yeah.
So, I know when I walk into a room, I kind of sweep the room with my eyes. So I will occasionally make eye contact with the dog, but it's so brief. Mm-hmm. Like, I do not rest. I'm not like lasering in on the dog or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's all very brief, and I'm not trying to react. If the dog wants to come up and sniff me, have at it. Of course, some dogs get a little, don't have boundaries. I'll react to that a little bit.
Whoa!
Oh, hello.
No touching the dogs.
Yeah.
Don't reach out for them.
Yeah.
Definitely not okay.
Just any dog that you don't know, you shouldn't get in its face. I will say though, if I notice a dog is becoming more friendly with me and is kind of giving off signs that it wants to get to know me, then I might kind of put out my hand a little bit. And this is after maybe a couple sessions, and it's really gotten used to me at this point. But I'm really just saying you can sniff me. That's
it's cool.
I'm not looking to pet it at that point or anything like that. But I'm saying again, I'm not even looking at it at this point. I'm just kind of aloof.
No.
It's cool.
No.
I'm one of the cool guys. Oh. This is Mo over here. Don't ruin the video.
This little sister and big sister.
But yeah, upon first time meeting your dogs, we're not gonna.
Joey.
Joey.
Yay! All the dogs. I don't know if you can see them right now, but there's 3 of them in here.
They'll come into frame. Okay. But yeah, upon first time meeting your dogs, meeting you, we are not going to make eye contact. We're not going to try and pet your dogs, even though we really want to because we love dogs. We have 3 of them. Who don't listen to us.
Okay, I'm back. Oh. Woo, and
I'm
cut.
going to have to edit that whole part out.
What else do we know?
So, with cats, I know they like to play.
She's freaking out.
Sorry for everyone at home. They like to play with the bottom of my table.
Yeah.
A lot, so I just have to watch out for that.
Definitely. Just make sure they're not...
Go away.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
When I experience cats, they typically either stare at us during the session and just purr the whole time, or they lay on the person.
Yeah, they hop up a lot of the time. Some people are cool with that. Some people are totally not cool with that.
Yeah, they're like, "Get off me, cat."
Coming back to dogs, I've noticed the deportment technique
Oh.
that we use. Some dogs are totally not cool with it.
No, they don't like it when you hit their owner.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
That's all they see. So I don't use that technique a lot to begin with. If there's like, some dogs have to lay under the table or lay at your feet, and they just have to be around their owner. When I see that, I typically don't do any deportment at all.
Or when the dog watches you the whole time,
Yeah.
you don't depote. Maybe if they're sleeping, I'll sneak in a couple until they wake up.
Even some stretching, I've noticed.
That's right. Good. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
like, what the heck are you doing with my dad's leg? What is that?
Why are you moving it like that? And they
Yeah.
freak out. I've had dogs bark at me for stretching before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of dealing with animals in general is I just try to have a non-aggressive presence and really make it known that I'm not there to harm anybody or to take over their territory or whatever goes through a dog's head. I'm not going to eat its food or pee in its yard.
Those two things are questionable. Just kidding.
But yeah, don't stare down dogs. Is that
That's
like
the
too
biggest
much
one.
to ask for? You don't know how many people have come over to our home. I'm not talking clients. I'm talking friends. Most clients don't get to meet our dogs.
Yeah.
But just friends, like how, and like even kind of like raise their shoulder. I don't know.
Puppy fever takes over and they just want to pet him and love him and cuddle him, which we can do. What else do we have on our list? We made a list because, the dog. You're having a spa day, so the dog wants a spa day too, or the cat, and they just start to take a bath. Or trim their nails.
Yeah. I don't know how to. I just kind of suffered through that. I don't know how to deal.
If it doesn't
with that
bother,
one.
if it doesn't seem to bother our client, then we just ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's I've known quite a few really big dogs that like to do very weird, audible things. You know, if it's not that, then it's like every few minutes they have to stand up, kind of go in circles on like the noisiest couch ever. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thanks, dogs. You're like, my job is already hard enough. You know, I don't need distractions in the middle of this.
Distractions. What else do we got?
We do make sure that we've got like as hypoallergenic. Hypoallergenic. The stuff that no one's allergic to.
Non-invasive, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, non-invasive, has the least amount of ingredients we could possibly get in the product that we use on you.
And dogs love it.
Because, dogs, I don't know, they just love to lick stuff and eat stuff.
Especially after stuff has had massage.
Yeah.
They lick all your arms.
I know some clients who like to lay their arms off the table when they're laying face down. And they can't do it because their dogs come up and just...
Oh, another one, just a sidetrack. When they have their arms down and the animal comes by and self-pets with their hand.
Yeah.
Just runs under their hand.
Thanks,
yeah.
Or have you seen where they kiss their owner or their face down?
Through the headrest. Oh, yeah. I've had a client go,
there
whoa!
you are.
Yeah. Oh, Audie doesn't do that.
I will say, there was a client that I got to see for the longest time. We were on weekly sessions. She was just so wonderful. And she had two small dogs, little black dogs. And they actually, we were on a scheduled weekly basis, so they would wait for me at the door, and they would know when I would come in. And they would bark so much when I would come in. They were just excited. It wasn't like a mean bark. But it took I don't know, even a couple months to really win their trust to the point where they would just chill out in a session and just know that nothing was going to happen to mom, you know? And even then, sometimes they wanted to play with me with their toys and stuff.
They're
like
like, hey, here's my toy. Whoa, you're on camera. Hey.
Have some decency. Goodness. Yep, that's your Living Kinetics mascot there.
What a good girl. Come here. Come closer.
What other crazy dog experiences? And I will also say I've learned this from kind of from a hard experience. I remember I was at a client's house, well, it was another massage therapist that I'd worked on, and we were doing an interview. And after the interview, we were going to go do our session, and we didn't handle her dog very well. The dog was already kind of like a rehab dog, and instead of letting it kind of like know what the situation was, they would always put it in another room. But it was like a very aggressive and very like abrasive experience for the dog. And I remember like we were going to go into the massage room, and that's when I let the dog out. And basically, at this point, all the dog knew was Mom could be in trouble, and there's this weird guy walking into the other room with her.
He already doesn't like guys.
Doesn't like guys, and so he ended up biting me. Even for a small dog, getting around that Achilles tendon, that was so not comfortable. And it just kind of reminds you that, like,
what?
I don't know, it doesn't. You might have to learn a whole another language to communicate to your dog. Because they're weirdos.
They are. What are you looking at? What is it? You can't have muscles like that.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.